What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of your favorite after church podcast, the No Key Podcast. I'm your man, Spaces.
Hey, I go by your brother Wall.
Yeah, every day.
What's good, fellas? What's good with y'all, man? So, how was your last week?
It was great.
Hey, man, was good too, man. I have no complaints whatsoever, man. Let's get back to this money, man. We had a nice holiday. We just spent this little bread for Christmas. You know, my B-Day coming up. Gonna be the big 4-1. And let's just get back to this money, B.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Martin Luther King birthday,
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to Martin Luther King. Happy early birthday to Martin Luther King, too, as well. No, his birthday is actually on the 15th, right? But then they celebrated it the third Monday, right?
Yeah.
All right, so happy belated birthday to Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Happy birthday to the Lord.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. My last week was cool. Went to a 100-year birthday party celebration yesterday.
Oh, that's dope.
Congratulations. Who started the 100?
Somebody I know's great grandmother turned 100. It was a dope. Everything was dope. Everybody was cool, having fun. I forgot to tell a story from a while ago. It's a dumb move on my part. I almost caused myself to get hit by a train. So, at the train tracks.
Oh.
Huh?
Go ahead.
So I was basically like, typically when you're crossing the train tracks, they have the arms that come down and the sounds, whatever. Where I didn't have that. It was just a sign that said train tracks or, railroad crossing or whatever. So I pull up to it. I'm like a 1-car space away from the actual train tracks. So I stop, send a quick text, look, and as I'm turning this way, I take my foot off the brakes. Obviously, like you're anticipating a green light. You take your foot off the brakes and start slightly moving forward. I look left, train. I was like, whoa. That was okay. Now reinforce the whole look both ways.
And you said this one didn't have the arms?
They didn't know they ain't had no arms at all.
That's crazy.
Not even a ding, 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 none of that.
Oh, so you wasn't back in like an industrial area then?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, they supposed to blow their horn. And how did you end up on the tracks? Was it traffic backed up?
No, I wasn't on the tracks at all. I was like a car space away from the tracks.
Oh, so what did you stop before for? You stopped to look?
Yeah, I stopped because it's like they had a stop sign and all that stuff. So I stopped, and then sent my text. Look, train. I'm like, what? I ain't hear no horn, no sound, none of that stuff.
It's like a metro or
because I was supposed to look both ways, of course. So
it's probably one of the freight train. It's probably a freight train because he said he was in an industrial area. You know them little industrial areas where you think the tracks ain't working still, but they still using them. He was back there like that.
It was a metro.
Oh, it was a metro. Metro came through there like that.
What's up, Nasty Beauty? JoJo, what's good? What's good?
What up, everybody?
Heck yeah! So it was crazy. It was crazy. So let's get to it. So this is one thing that just as I was trying to do a sound check came up. I guess we'll talk about it since we hanging out today.
Bears fans certainly passionate at this point in the season. They've been through a lot of losses in the past few seasons, but this year's been different.
Our Charday Gray spoke to Mojo Brooks, a well-known Bears fan who's gone viral for his reaction to the Bears winning.
Are you ready for the cold this Sunday?
I am. I'll be sitting in the suite.
Deion Brooks, otherwise known as Mojo Brooks,
This is not last year, it's 2 Bears.
is a huge Bears fan.
I feel like this is something that Chicago Bears fans, we've been waiting for a long time. So I'm not gonna sit back and not represent and not celebrate the W.
He was invited by the Bears to watch them play against the Rams this Sunday.
NFC, I'm wearing this to the game Sunday.
He was then invited to former Bears player Israel Adonijah's suite.
I'm gonna be up there hanging out with the alumni, man, eating some good food. watching my team do its thing.
He's been a Bears fan since the 6th grade.
I just remember week after week they were just winning in these miraculous ways, the same way that they kind of what they've been doing this year. Last play of the game or last second drives.
Brooks is homegrown, growing up in Humboldt Park. He's a comedian who's gone viral for his reaction to the Bears losing.
Unhand me now. Do not touch me.
And winning.
Yeah. Let's go. 7-3 in the North. First place.
When they're winning and it's like that, those emotions are real. They're raw. That's how I'm feeling in that exact moment.
In just about every skit, he references Caleb Williams' meal.
Guess what? Another French tip on me. Caleb, good game. Guess what? 4 weeks in a row. French tip on me. Caleb, good game. Guess what? Another French tip. Plus your toes again.
And I love Caleb. We done met before. I done met his mom and dad. So, he know I got his back at the end of the day.
Reporting at Soldier Field, Sade Gray.
See you in the Super Bowl.
CBS News, Chicago.
Well, Brooks says he has a specific prediction for Sunday's final score. Chicago beats the Rams 28-13.
Boy, he'd be fun to watch a game with, huh?
Yeah,
He's got a lot of merch, too.
Okay, so boom.
All right, my fault. So you guys, obviously, as I say all the time, are far more into the sports than me, especially with the Bears. So what are your thoughts on the game today?
I got the Bears for the dub. Of course, I think the weather is going to be important. Supposed to get a little colder, minus below wind with the wind chill. So I know people was like, "Oh, Matthew Stafford, he played in the cold and shit like that." But I think wasn't he playing at Mall? Wasn't they playing in the dome?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, I got the Bears, of course. I mean, this goes without saying.
What about you, Mo? What you think?
This gonna be the toughest task yet. Because before the Bears got this far, and before the Bears was going to play them, I personally had the Rams win the whole thing. That's just how good they are. So, we rolling with the Bears and whatnot like that, but this is going to be like the biggest task thus far. Now, I'm not going to lie. That weather shit don't mean nothing. These are men, like, they think everybody, like when people say the weather ain't got nothing to do with it because everybody on the football team is from different places. Only team that really it be bothering is like the Florida teams, like the Miami, the Tampa Bays, the Jacksonvilles. When they come up north like that, it bothers them. But everybody else, it'd be cool. Like it'd be cool with because everybody is from like different places and stuff like that. So, like I say, this is gonna be the toughest task this far because the Rams got a good offense. Rams got a nice defense. Like, I don't think the Bears can afford to do that fallback, come back in the fourth quarter type thing, because if it get too much out of hand, the Rams is going to pile on points. They're not going to bullshit with, but they're not going to be like take their foot off the gas because they already know how it is and how the Bears come back with stuff. So I'm looking at a very good game, and I look at it like this: if to me, whoever win this game, and you can put this, we're putting this on wax. Whoever win this game going to be in the Super Bowl. Because even though Seattle got the #1 defense in the league, and everybody say that, I don't trust no motherfucking Donald, they quarterback. I don't trust their offense like that. Seattle, I don't trust them like that because that nigga can refer. What's going on? Hey, everybody in the chat. I don't think I spoke to everybody in the chat. So I don't trust all of them like that. So I think the winner of this game is going to be in the Super Bowl with the Texans. Mark it and stamp it. That's what I said. That's my predictions. Whoever wins this game going to be in probably the Super Bowl with the Houston Texans.
So, Jay Everyday, are you you said you run with Bears all day, of course, because from Chicago, right?
Yes.
Is that
That's the only reason.
Oh, okay. You knew what I was about to ask.
Yes, that's the only reason.
Yeah, and I'm rolling with the Bears too, even though I picked the Rams to go to the Super Bowl. I'm rolling with the home team. Of course I'm rolling with them. I'm rolling with the home team. It's either Miami or the Bears if they playing it. Then everybody else is up for grabs. I like the Houston Texans over there in the AFC, though. I ain't gonna lie to you on that. I got the Houston taking it, being in the Super Bowl too. Now, after that, I ain't got no bets or nothing for nobody. But I'm just saying that's what I predict. That's what I think was gonna happen.
Do y'all still do the what is it like the one of the betting apps, or did y'all ever do that actually?
Are you talking about confident? You talking about pools like Squares, or you talking about the actual app and gambling?
Like DraftKings and
Yeah.
Oh, I never did that. I don't like losing my money, but I did that shit a couple times. I lost $23, bro. I was mad as hell. I almost threw my phone.
23?
No, $20 or $30. Bro, I don't pay that shit. I don't be gambling like that, bro. I work too hard for my money.
Yeah, I did a little FanDuel, like back when it was, kind of first started. But like Maul, man, I don't really like losing money. At the end of the day, you either break even when you playing on those apps or you losing money. That's it.
Yeah. And nigga, when you got family and bills to take, like you can tell the ones who real adults around here and real husbands and you ain't got no money to be wasting like that. Because all it takes is one of your wife to come to you talking about this due, or your kid to come back and tell you they need something. And me and Jerry, they know exactly what I'm talking about. We got 2 kids that's going to graduate this year.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody ain't got no bread for that.
Yeah, I feel you, because that's part of the reason why I don't do it too. One of obviously is I don't know, but 2 is like I don't like the idea of losing money like that.
And guess who? And guess every time I've ever been in like a square or a confidence pool or something, guess who always win? Women that don't know shit about football that just pick some random fucking numbers. Am I lying to you every day?
Yeah, that's the truth.
I'm like, what the? You don't know nothing about nothing, but you just did it just because your husband or somebody told you to do it, and you win.
So, yeah. So y'all think, okay, if you had to choose, who do you think that is in favor? Who do you think is in favor to win? If you had to choose one,
who is in favor to win today?
Yeah.
Oh, the Rams in favor. Even though they on the road and all that stuff, because overall they see that the Rams got the better team. The Rams are in favor, yeah. But that shit don't mean nothing right now. And these second and third round of playoffs, that shit don't mean nothing right now.
What's up, Cultivate?
What I'm lying about, Cultivate? What's up, Cultivate?
What's up, Cultivate? What up, everybody in the chat?
Let's see what Cultivate. I was thinking of what you said about TikTok, about us being on TikTok. And another reason why I'm hesitant to put us on TikTok is because TikTok is very strict with the words people can say. Like you can't say none of the social media sensitive words like gun, kill. You can't say none of those words.
You might as well bleep me out, because I don't know how to censor myself. You bleep me out.
And that's the thing. Like,
I'm the one that's gonna fuck it up. I already know.
See?
I know me, huh? Yeah, I just fucked
it up.
Yeah, just fucked it up right now.
Like all of the social media sensitive words, TikTok don't let people say. They have to, like the whole. I'm sure you heard people say pew pew.
Yeah,
that's because you can't say gun on TikTok.
Oh, for real?
Or shot on, or I don't, maybe not shot, but gun or something like that. People
That's
get
ridiculous.
Like tough, man. Shoot. Hey, Mo, send the link you sent this morning. Send that to the IG, please.
Yeah, I got you right now.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
Oh, Chicago parking thing?
Yeah. Pull it up right now.
What y'all think about, like, right? When a lot of these like social media like influencers have the wave, when these teams go get them. Like we know with Gilly the Kid, Mojo Brooks with the Bears, Bubba, not Bubba, what his name is?
Yo, Black, what's good, bro?
Black, what's happening? What's his name for who be for Texas? Who be talking about trash? He with Dallas. With a lot of these,
are you saying like do the teams go and
when they found out these people have a little bit of motion, what y'all think about the teams kind of using them and probably don't even pay them nothing, just probably give them tickets to the game or something like that, but they just study, be like kind of promoting the teams and stuff, and it's understandable because if that's your team.
Yeah, go ahead, Spaces.
I don't know. I would need to get some information on how that works because I think with some people, it will be just for free, or other people it'll be like you get some perks, like you get like Mojo was saying he gonna be up in what's the face whatever he said in the video just now, he gonna be up in a box skybox or whatever.
He can afford that shit on his own. That nigga need to get an endorsement deal or some type of something.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think some people get endorsed. I would imagine that somebody like Tech-9 with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Tech-9 with the Kansas City Chiefs?
He always, I can show you. He always wearing red. He always at the games.
Is he with the Kansas City Chiefs or he a Blood? Which
might
one?
be both.
Oh, okay. I'm asking. I don't know. I'm asking questions. Don't come at me, you know. Yeah, Bad Bunny still doing the halftime show, Sister Every Day. That I've heard of, yeah. And like Gilly was with the Philadelphia Eagles.
I can see how it would help somebody like Mojo Brooks, though. He's a comedian. His career's still on and popping. You know, you're always trying to grow your audience. So him necessarily not getting paid is one thing, but it does help exposure. You know, somebody like Gilly, maybe again that might work for him. People might want to tune into his podcast or whatever. Niggas probably definitely won't be buying his albums, but you know, you know what I'm saying. You got to figure out if it's. Sometimes your payment is exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was what I was trying to say. Your payment is exposure, yeah. And then I think more than anything, I know the teams would align themselves with social media people to get people to watch the game, to bring more eyes to the game. Because a lot of people don't watch football. A lot of people don't watch sports. Like me, example. Like most, yeah. Like Ma was saying, a whole bunch of women. If somebody, I would wager, let's just say somebody like Derrick Jackson, his audience was female. I would wager that if he were to align with whatever sports team, his audience would watch the show. If he, promoted them, told them watch the game, I'll be watching the game, watch it with me, all that.
Maybe I would. Yeah, I guess maybe but women are they are heavy into football. Like women, I couldn't put a number on it, but I would say they about 40% of the audience out there. Like women are into football. If they're not going to the game, they buying the merchandise, the attire. They got, you know what I'm saying? They just want to, I guess, look cute or whatever. They want to buy all the stuff. So, women are an integral part of that.
What do you think, Ma?
Think about what?
The question you asked.
I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air because at one point, I'm agreeing on what both of y'all said because, like Jerry Day said, bringing it to my attention. Mojo Brooks ain't really a mainstream comedian like that. Like him, just put him on the bare stage and him in the thing. People are like, who is that? Why they keep showing him? And then they Google him and then they start following him and that's another fan and stuff like that. So him being there probably be way more than them giving him money, just than him just getting exposure. So it's like you got to kind of weigh the options of what you think is best for you. Because if you already an established comedian, nigga, you want that bread. If you're not an established comedian, you want the attention.
Yeah.
Cause see, that'd be like that. I could just put it in layman's terms, like for us, like will we want the money or will we want to be put on a mainstream like platform and be like, oh, this is this podcast and we get thousands of eyes on us. Now, it can go either way with us, though. Shit, because motherfucker be like, man, give me that fucking bread. Because it's not guaranteed to turn into bread. You feel me? We still taking a risk. So it all depends on what you weighing out and what you want to do. I just wanted to ask because it always seems to happen that, I don't know if the team reach out or if the social media influencers reach out and be like, oh, you want me to put this more on this? Can I go to the game and all that other stuff? So I don't know. But I know they probably get a shit ton of merchandise and a shit ton of that. They get to meet all the players. They get to walk on the field and all that stuff. And them experiences that don't come too often. I don't think a lot of people don't never get that experience. Some people don't even get to experience a live football game, period, ever in their life. So for you to get on the field, you to get to meet the players, you to get to go in the locker room with the players, you to get to run out on the field, that's life dreams coming true for some people. So it's like I guess it's whoever's you asking that question is whatever like their heart desire, what their heart feel like, what they want to do. I don't think it's no right or wrong. I think if you get the exposure and you just taking the exposure, I think that's cool. If you getting the money, that's even cool too. So understandable.
I know we talked about it before. Oh, I'm sure we talked about it before. But what are y'all thoughts on what Napsy Beauty said? Bad Bunny doing the halftime show.
Shit, to me it ain't no problem. Like what y'all think like the thing about it is though with that, right? With the halftime show. It's just because you personally have not heard of an artist and you personally don't listen to an artist, don't mean that said artist don't have a fan base and people are not looking forward to it. We can't have rappers all the time. We can't have country music all the time. We can't have R&B singers that we love all the time. The shit got to be spread around. United States is a big mixing pot of split people. Hispanic people are here. If you don't like it, turn the fucking channel when the thing come on and cut the shit on mute. Have your own halftime show. I really don't have no problem with it whatsoever. Even though I don't fuck with him and I don't listen to him, we might just start talking and cracking jokes and let that shit play in the background. That's just my opinion.
What about you, JFD?
Personally, I don't. If the music gonna be in Spanish and nigga up there speaking Spanish, singing in Spanish, I don't see the point. Like legit. You could be Hispanic over here all day. I don't have a problem with that, right? But we do speak English. NFL is English speaking. Most of the players in the NFL speak English. This is not a soccer team, right? So this is not a fucking baseball team, right? So I don't know. So if he's performing this song in English, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe this is just kind of what we're doing these days, man. We're trying to appease different groups of people. Whatever.
Did Maul just drop off?
Maybe you did. Okay. I thought maybe you made it me and you.
No, I just looked up and saw he was gone.
Maybe that happened. He'll be back, I'm sure.
Nah, I fucked up. I'm sitting up here doing a whole bunch of things, listening and close the whole tab. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I have to be careful of that.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping hard.
Yeah, I have to be careful of that because I have to literally when I'm putting this stuff together, can have like 15, 20 tabs open.
And you fuck around and hit the X, you gone, everything gone.
The whole thing. So no, I think when it comes to the halftime show, my whole sentiment is about Bad Bunny in particular, English. That's it. I don't care if you're a known artist. I don't care if you're an unknown artist. English. Doing a whole halftime. Well, we don't know. We assume. I think maybe Napsy Beauty can fill us in. All of Bad Bunny's music is in Spanish. What? This is American football. Why are we having people that aren't speaking English, whose music isn't in English, perform at an American show? So that's my only thought. Like I don't care if you're country, I don't care if you're death metal, I don't care if you rap, English. Because obviously there's people that rap who are rappers who rap in their whatever language that live in America. English, that's all. That's all. But all right, you guys good on that? We move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm good on that.
So this is something Maul sent. Napsy Beauty said it's like 90% Spanish.
He needs to be performing at 10%.
Hey, the show's only 15 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
Let that man do. Yeah, like you say though, it really don't bother me. Do you think we're gonna be cracking jokes and cut that shit on mute anyway?
Yeah.
Because y'all know only song that's gonna get us hyped though. What's the one?
What?
I forgot what's the name of the song?
It's the national anthem.
The Spanish national anthem. What that is? Damn, what the one is that get everybody cracking?
What?
The one they play at the end of the motherfucking Fast and the Furious sometime. Damn, what's the song? I can't Google it because I don't know the name of it. But I know
y'all the movie buffs, man.
Huh?
You talking about the fucking phone? What's his name?
We be all humming it and then acting like we can motherfucking do salsa too.
I know what you talking about too.
That shit get this shit cracking. I'm not gonna lie, that song get this shit cracking.
Song at the Donda Caruso?
Probably it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Kuduro.
I don't know what it is. I know the shit gets shit cracking.
I don't know. Too much that shit. Let's go.
Yeah, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
I'm just talking shit. My shit. Por favor, for our Spanish speakers that's listening. Por favor.
All right, so this is something Maul sent to us. I haven't listened to it yet, but let me pull it up here. All right, let's check it out.
Chicago government history may be getting new life inside City Hall. Sources telling ABC7 that the mayor's office is considering an attempt to buy back the city's parking meters. Rights to the meters were sold in 2008 for more than $1 billion. It is believed revenue since then is more than double that price. Ownership of the meters is now back up for sale, and it could cost whoever buys them billions. We're told the mayor's plan could be unveiled sometime next week. Tonight, we reached out to the mayor's office and a spokesperson telling us they have no comment. Alderman Pat Dowell, who serves as chair of the city's council finance committee, is criticizing the move. She says in part tonight, this will only cost Chicago taxpayers more money, which we can't afford, and will potentially lead to another credit downgrade. A controversial piece of Chicago.
All right, let's see what the people are saying. The people who allowed this to pass in the first place should be investigated. I'll actually pay them meters if the money went to the city. Buybacks to the Chicago Skyway. Worst decision by any man in history, yet Daley's name is all over the city. The city of Chicago only knows how to sell low and buy high. Chicago trying to buy the rights to their own streets. Okay. Yeah, Desiree said, dang, Chicago, y'all don't own y'all's parking meters. Nope. Got sold for $1 billion or 1.15 what last I saw. But Mark, what's you have a question for us?
I just want to know y'all thoughts. Is it if B. Johnson can probably get it back, what would you think about him and how would you feel about him and what you just think about the whole situation as a whole? Just everything about it as a whole is trying to get it back and all that other stuff. Just what you think about it. What's your thoughts?
So I just put a link to what I think the song is that you were talking about, Mom. It's in the chat.
Okay.
I think that'd be a great move. Ideally, I think that would be a great move. I just wonder how the negotiations will go, because that was what was it? How I don't know what it was, a 75-year deal, meaning which it would end at 2083 or something like that. I forget what. Let me see. But I just wonder. That's my number one thing. That's my number one question as to how the negotiations would go, because Chicago is in debt to itself right now. Chicago is so what money does Chicago have that can put up that would equate to what they paid back when the meters were sold? Let me see. Hold on. Go ahead while I pull this up, Jay, every day.
I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know how much this would cost them, or cost the city, or cost the taxpayers. Um, shit, at this point, this is something you might want to just let expire. I mean, it's been 20 some odd years. You still got 60 more to go, or 50 something more to go. So you might as well just kind of rock and roll with that. I mean, I blame Richard Daley for that, Jr. You know, blame Alderman. Well, they allow Richard Daley to just kind of do whatever and run them up. I mean, not only did he not only did he sell the parking meters, parking rights, sold the Skyway. He dug up Meigs Field. So, I mean, dude should have been investigated a long time ago. That's why I say, like, we can talk about Brandon Johnson all day, but I mean, we had way worse mayors than him. So,
As far as Brandon Johnson himself, if he were to figure out somehow how to get the parking meters back, he get all types of applause from me, because that would be a amazing move for Chicago. So I give credit where it's due. What you got on there, Mom?
No, I was just like, it came across my timeline. I know we had to come through, so I'm like, damn, this is kind of dope if he do kind of get it back. You feel me? And it all depends on, like, people talking about how much it'll probably, take for the taxpayers. That's a good question too. How much it's gonna cost us in the long run, in the end, and would it be feasible for just to let it run out like Jerry Day said, or would it be feasible enough? Because the city can really use that fucking money. All these pensions and stuff that Jerry Day always talking about. He always bring it to our attention about these pensions, all this other money that they talking about hacking on taxpayers for their thing. The city can really use that fucking money, and then the city is sitting up here paying for another country, whatever. We live in the city and we got to pay for parking, but that shit going over to a whole other country. So yeah, I salute him too, and all that other good stuff too. He'll deserve applause if he can get that back, and it ain't really costing the city. It ain't really. How can I say it? It ain't being like detrimental to the city. It ain't like a double whammy. Like Richard Mayor Daley fucked up, and then on top of that, he doubled down and fucked up even more. You feel me? If he get it back and it's feasible for us and it makes good sense, yeah, get it back. If it don't make sense, like Jerry Day said, let that shit run out, bro. It is what it is. You gotta let that go.
So I just Googled, where is it? So I just Googled why were the parking meters sold. It said Chicago sold its parking meters in 2008 to generate a large upfront cash payment of $1.16 billion to plug a major budget deficit during a financial crisis and avoid raising property taxes.
Shit, like you should have raised the property taxes then and raised them now.
Oh, that was the 2008 housing crisis, right?
Yeah, and yeah, it's true. I was in Florida then. I was in Florida.
I don't know. I wonder what Chicago would look like had the parking meters not been sold.
You got to go a step farther than that, because it ain't just about the Chicago meters. I wonder how Chicago would look if we had a mayor that really give a fuck about the city and not trying to bleed it dry. That's the question you need to ask, because even if we did have the parking authority, would it still be helping, or would he still be like lining? Would they still be lining their pockets? Like, I look at it as like, what if the United States ran totally? I'm not talking about this or that or these people or these, but totally, with everybody across the board really caring about the United States. How would the United States really look? Except for people trying to be greedy and line their pockets. And that's both parties. I ain't singling out nobody. I'm talking about everybody. Everybody getting that motherfucking pot. If the United States people that be in power in office, what if they actually cared about the citizens of the United States? How would the United States really look?
That's just like what some of the comments were saying. Imagine paying somebody else for something that is yours. That's crazy, man. That's crazy to even formulate that thought process. It's the Chicago parking meters and we're paying somebody else for us to use our meters.
Facts.
That's wild. But I mean, it's a nice idea, but I think there's some more. Right now, there's more. I don't want to say immediate. I guess I could say immediate things that we got to give attention to that's happening in Chicago, like right now, versus. I think in order to get that back, it would have to be more than just Brandon Johnson's administration or one city's administration to be able to get the money necessary to relegate that. Because in order to buy it back, they would have to pay whoever the Chicago. What did it say? The company that avoid raising property taxes, leasing the system to Chicago Parking Meters LLC. Whoever that company is, whoever owns it, whoever's making the money from it, we would have to pay them what they got to. So 2083, so 57. We have to pay them the amount of money that they would make over the next 57 years in order to get out of this deal. I don't see how we'll be able to do that.
To me, like, right, we take everything else, man, take that shit back. Oh, here go $10 billion. We want our shit back. That was a bad deal. We take everything else. Huh? You ain't got to send no money over there. Stop that shit. Or low-key tell everybody that pay for parking, you ain't got to pay for parking. Let the shit come down to like get devalue and then be like, oh, we'll buy that shit back pennies on the dollar.
How much money do Chicago parking meters make? Let's see. Just want to see how much money. Just like a rough calculation of how much, assuming that we're just going to pay out the rest of the deal, right?
Yeah.
Chicago privatized parking meters lease to Chicago Parking Meters LLC generate hundreds of millions annually, with investors recouping their initial $1.2 billion. So hundreds of millions annually. So hundreds of millions times 57.
It's almost a T, ain't it? It's probably a T, ain't it?
It could be, but I think the issue is that it was probably lucrative all the way up until COVID, right? So it was lucrative all the way up until COVID, but then what happens is you don't have enough foot traffic downtown like it used to be. So we might not have to pay out that that extended deal.
Yeah, because
Well,
it
you
might
know
be
what I'm
down
saying?
on revenue. You saying it might be
Right.
down on revenue?
Otherwise, to me, if this is a cash cow like they say it is, then why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't the people just keep it?
Because they put
You
it
know
up
what
for
I'm saying?
sale, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like it kind of the money is probably coming in slower than expected or whatever. But yeah, this is all post COVID shit.
So probably pre-COVID, they was booming. They didn't even think about selling.
Right.
COVID hit, all the buildings gone from downtown. Ain't nobody really there for working and stuff like that. So now the value of it then dropped probably what? 40, 50%, maybe 60%?
And you gotta also realize, like, they probably gotta, like, Chicago is responsible. Like, if those meters aren't generating certain type of money, from what my understanding is, Chicago has to also pay money. Like, it wouldn't be like just you and me parking paying money. Chicago has to pay like the difference if that meter isn't really making as much as they're supposed to be making.
Okay.
So I feel like they might even have problems getting money out of Chicago, being whatever our Chicago's debt situation is. It's like, shit, we waiting on checks from these guys to clear. Let's go ahead and get up out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be dope to have the money circulating back in Chicago. I just don't see a way outside of what Maul said, like taking it forcefully or ending it forcefully. I don't really see a feasible way for us to get the meters back. It's either take it forcefully or, like Jay Everyday said, just let it ride. Just ride out the rest of it.
I don't be getting it. We take everything else forcefully, but shit we should be taking forcefully, we don't do shit with. Like everything, we take everything forcefully. And I know I might be talking ignorant a little bit up here because I don't really know about the ins and outs of it. I'm just looking at it from like outside looking in. Like, don't we take everything? That's why motherfuckers don't like us.
Yeah, I mean, we take things on a federal level versus, this is just municipality.
Yeah. This
It's
a
a
little
bad.
this little shit.
Yeah, this was just a bad deal. It definitely should have been approved and looked over by other people. I feel like this is why you get checks and balances, in just certain situations. They allowed Mayor Daley to do this, and
Shit, he gave him some
it was
money too.
foolish.
They got some money. They got some money too.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's pockets getting lined at the end of the day. Niggas is stealing.
Hey, say it again. We need to get a shirt made like that. Get niggas is stealing, and then put like how they had a little cursive at the end of the word.
Put white people on it.
And then you had cursive at the end of the word, at the end in the little corner. The fine print. Put J every day. Niggas is stealing.
Somebody's stealing too.
And always somebody's stealing though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, but that another good idea that I think David Day said it, or maybe it was Maul, but he said, just say that people don't have to pay parking downtown, reduce the value of the deal, and then make a deal. I mean, reduce the value of the meters because they're not being used, and then just pay out at a cheaper price.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's just downtown. I think it's all Chicago meters. Those are all Chicago meters. Like, that's crazy, man. But that was crazy then. People had a problem then. It wasn't like people didn't have a problem. I just don't. And to me, somebody, state of Illinois, and somebody should have stepped up and said, you know what, no, you can't do that. But they probably got a kickback to Governor, whoever the fuck was in charge at that time, Blagojevich, George Ryan, one of them guys.
Let's see. All right. So yeah, that's all I got for that. What up? You guys got anything else you want to throw in there before we move on?
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
All right. I forgot to say this before, but thank you guys for kicking with us. Share this with 2 people. Let them know that your favorite After Church podcast is live. All right. So this is something that I think came across everybody's purview. I thought it was hilarious. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Here we go. All right. Druski. We talked about Druski before in his skit with the rednecks or white people when he was going around like America and all that stuff. We talked about that before, but he decided to change his focus to essentially mega church pastors. Let's check it out.
Do you want a revolution? I'm gonna have Wanda stand up here. Wanda, please. Wanda told us earlier this month that she could not have a baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. Impregnate. I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. I'm a Christian first and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. Give him some praise. So we are raising funds for a project in Zimbabwe. Yes, we are trying to get our congregation over in Africa. Amen. We wanted to raise $4 million for that. Amen. Hallelujah. That needs to appear today. We are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal. Amen. Hallelujah. Life savings here. Give him some praise for that. Giving his life savings up. Apostle Richie says, baby, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I'm going to finish this word here. And I'm going to do the Christian version. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do the Christian version. I'm driving this Bentley Bentayga because I believe in Christ. Can you leap on your legs like a survivor? Can you leap on your legs till the money fall out your pocket?
Jesus, you are Jesus, you are Jesus, you are. Still praise the Lord.
I need you to pray for my wife. Hey, come on, man. Hey, get your hands off my car. You gave tithes and offering? No. Back the fuck up, man. What's wrong with you, man?
All right, let's see what people are. Let's bring us up on the screen. Let's see what people are saying. Real Pastor Mike Todd. Ooh, jeez. This is an expensive skit. He's genuinely everywhere but home. This man's level of production is insane. Mega church pastor watching this video like, oh, let's see. If I didn't know Druski, I would sincerely believe this was real. Mega church pastors after, okay. So, what about you guys? Have you seen the? Did you see that, or was it the first time seeing it?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it a few times.
Yeah, I saw it.
What about you?
I saw it.
Okay. What did you think? Did you think it was funny? Did you think it was like too far? What did you think?
I thought it was perfect. I thought it, hit. He had the Christian Louboutins on. You know what I'm saying? He said he walk in the blood. I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood. That was crazy. I think, and a lot of this is basically inspired off real events pastors, quote unquote pastors, were doing. You know what I mean? He floating in the air. Well, you had a pastor really doing that. It's just a lot of foolishness that you hear. This was one pastor I seen really kind of pissed me off. Like this pastor, and this is why, honestly, I'm not Muslim, or anything, but this is why I kind of respect what they got going on over there. Because you're not going to be playing with God with them. You're not going to be playing with God. You're not going to be playing with Muhammad, Allah. You're not going to play with none of that. They fuck around and kill you. You see what I'm saying? One guy, I don't know his name. The pastor, he poured syrup on the Bible. Like syrup, bro. Like again, if you don't, I'm a believer. Well, this is what I think, right? I'm don't believe in everybody's religion, right? But I'm not gonna disrespect your religion either. That's what you believe in, whatever. But to me, it's like, damn, you putting syrup on the Bible, and then it was one, and this is I think is the same pastor where he spit in his hand and kind of rubbed it, and there was a nigga standing up there, and dude allowed him to put it on him. And I would have beat the brakes, but you know what I mean? Like this is weird. This is if this is where the church is going, like I can understand why um people are really falling back from the church. You guys aren't really um talking about things that people really are going through. Y'all up there playing. Y'all up there playing. You make it. Y'all talking about Druski making a mockery of God. You're making a mockery of God, right? I don't believe God or Jesus would approve of any of that. So, one thing real quick that I had noticed, Druski's laying there, and I think he had three Monster energy drinks. Did you see that? At the end when he's counting money, he got the
In this
money
video?
counter. Yeah, where he's laying on the couch and he's got the money counter.
Let me see.
Like a survivor.
Oh,
I think it's three. I think it's three Monster energy drinks.
Money fall out your pocket.
You see the 3 Monster Energy drinks? Now, from the Hebrew, those are Hebrew letter or Hebrew numbers, right?
Yeah.
Each one of those numbers represents 6.
Yeah.
He has 3 of them.
Yep.
So, do with that information as you will. That is just something I had noticed.
Yeah, I remember watching videos about that. That's Beauty said Pastor Mike Tottle did that. He put spit. No, that was his brother. Okay.
Don't give a fuck. I'm finna see my brother today. My brother wasn't there, and I wouldn't dare do it to him.
Let's see. Oh, no sound. Hold on.
It might get nasty.
That's foolishness. Foolishness.
And do you hear? And
that was, bro. I saw the video before, but I didn't see the line. It was like a drool line. Oh my God, he got something on his lip too.
I know his dad, man. This is these my sons.
Ma, what did you think of it?
Did he lie? Did anything in that thing did Druski lie? Any part of that did he lie about? Any part about motherfucker come up to the pastor talking about would you pray for me? Did you put something in the collection office? Get away from my car. Did he lie? That's the only thing. Did he lie about anything? This is why people don't fuck with mega churches. Don't fuck with them big old congregations. I'll go to a small church with about 10 to 15 people before I even ever step foot in a fucking mega church. And I don't even go to church and do all that stuff no more. But this is why, though. And then, like Jerry Day said, that pointed, because that's all I really had on that. But then when he pointed out see, look, Jerry Day know too. I have nothing to say about when he be talking about the letters because I don't know nothing about it. So I just sit back, listen, and try to learn. I never. Y'all know damn well we don't move. Hey, who's that?
Oh, my fault. My fault. My fault.
I never say Jerry Day wrong when he's speaking about it. I just sit there and listen. Am I wrong, Jerry Day? Because I don't really know nothing about it. So I always just take in information. But he always bring up valid points with this monster energy shit and this 333 and the 666 and all this other stuff. Like you say, do with that information as you wish. But I just sit back and I just learn about it. I don't never say he wrong. I don't never say he right because I don't know. And then that's all I really got to say to that. But my main point was Druski wrong in anything that he said in that video? Anything. Everything was spot on. And for a pastor or a congregation to get mad about that, you're the problem. What are you talking about? You the main fucking problem. And you the reason why people be looking at Christians crazy upside their fucking head.
Hey, real quick spaces before you get, and then like we literally talked. Was it last week or the week before? We were talking about the probably the week before. The pastor, Bryant, Pastor Bryant, and his wife. You see what I'm saying? We shouldn't even have to be. I mean, how often are we getting other religious groups that we're talking about what they got going on? Right, but it's consistently these quote unquote Christian groups or whatever. Like they always got something going on. Right. And then people try to defend the buffoonery. This is why people don't take you serious.
You ain't lying, bro. Everything you said, you ain't lying. That's why motherfucker look at that shit with, like you straight buffoonery. That's why people play with Christianity so fucking much. You know, like you say, you don't hear them playing about being Muslim or being Mohammedan, being or any other religion. You don't hear about nobody ever playing with them. But you hear about the Bible and people, Christians playing with their religion all the fucking time.
Play with some Jewish people if you want to, and
Hell
they
no.
don't even. They might not even be practicing Jews, right? They
I don't even
just
think, matter of fact, move and go on the motherfucking spaces because he mentioned
see.
the word Jew. We don't need that problem. That's
You're
how
right.
much we don't play with them.
Yeah, you're right. See, I'm scared.
So come ahead, spaces. Say your point.
I agree with you guys. I think I had to pull over because I was laughing at this. Because I was listening to it on YouTube, and I pressed play, turn the screen off, and was listening. And the first time I saw it, the part that had me like gasping for air laughing was when he said, I walk in the blood of Jesus, and he had the red bottoms on. Oh my God, I was dying laughing because it was so funny because I had just went to a church where the pastor was preaching like that, saying exactly what people want to hear. It was so funny. And then the second time I watched it, or second or third time I watched it, because I had to, it was just hilarious. When he was doing the worm and saying impregnate, oh my
Oh yeah, and he's thrusting his hips. He's thrusting, and you get to, you know what I'm saying? You get talking about a word. He's thrusting his hips. Crazy work, man. Crazy work.
bro.
And they talking about he making mockery out of the.
He's not making a mockery out of God. He's making a mockery out of the pastors.
Right, out of y'all, you weirdos. And what I've also pointed out, man, is that when you got churches like this, man, I mean, are there men in the audience? Yes. But those churches are normally dominated by women. More women, I can guarantee you. Those mega churches gonna have way more women than they're gonna have men. Right? It's something about this man sitting up there preaching, playing with God. That I feel like maybe men not really rocking with that. You know, um, you hear women say, "My pastor, my pastor, my pastor." I had.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
you say women rock with that more than men do. It's because we see the motherfucking scam coming a mile away.
Yeah, you always want some money.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Every time we talk, it's always put pass the collection plate out. And God, hold on, pass the collection plate. And pass the collection. No, nigga, spin. You ain't gotta keep passing the collection plate.
As soon as Buddy would have said, the one guy from the summer talking about, what was it last year before,
Lock the
lock the door. Boy, watch out. Said,
Hey,
watch out.
I ain't even gonna lie
We
to
have
you.
a problem.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Pull out straight banking in church. If y'all don't move the fuck out the way.
Yeah, because first of all, this is against fire. This is a fire code. You know what I mean?
You don't get the fuck out the way, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's when you start cussing and everything.
But
God
I
know
believe,
my heart.
right.
God know my heart.
I believe churches, right? So churches, of course, the community of people that come together, right? You can focus on, obviously your main focus is on the Lord. And I was thinking about something like today, right? So if you're in Chicago, you got the Bears playing. I feel like today would be a good day if you had a smaller church where you can have people come watch the game, and we're gonna do this all under, you know what I'm saying? I just something
Damn, that's
that
a great
came.
idea.
It was just something that came with me where we kind of give it back. We definitely give it back to the community. We're gonna fellowship with the people. We're gonna watch the Bears game. Obviously, this is church, so ain't no cussing, but we're gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it PG, right? Because we got kids and stuff and family, but everybody come out and we could do these different events and congregate with the community. To me, the church should be kind of like I don't want to compare the church to the bank or a credit union, but what I'm saying is it should be communal, where you working with your local people, you know what I mean? And yeah, you may have some outside people that come in or whatever, but this to me is how you kind of gain a trust with the people. You don't take advantage of the people. Obviously, you're a pastor and you live in the community. You get these pastors, They do all this. They have these mega churches. These motherfuckers don't stay nowhere near where the church is. You know what I'm saying? If you got a big ass church on the south or west side, and you stay all the way far in the suburbs.
Facts.
So, bro,
it's almost like the police. If you don't stay in city limits or stay in that town, you should not be a police in that town.
He say, "What's up?" Spacious. Not me.
So I got a one particular. Well, I'm gonna play a few videos. Two of them are super short, and then I sped up the last one to get some examples, right? So let's go over here. Now some of these are AI, but you'll be able to you get the point.
Yeah, it was.
That's y'all's heads up. Y'all know damn well we don't move that way. Y'all money is God and the church's money. We make that fat motherfuckers do whatever the hell.
So that's one. Let me get rid of that one. Now this one might be AI, but these are some of the responses. It's a representation at the very least of the response.
Church, and I ain't going for it in Jesus' name. Everything we got in here is because of God, blessings, y'all donations, and my donations. It's all for the church. Praise the Lord. And I'm going to say it again. Fuck that fat downplay church.
Hey, hold on. Pause.
You got Chick-fil-A.
First of all, Chick-fil-A ain't open on Sundays, brother, so take that down.
That's a Wednesday service.
Oh, that's a Wednesday service?
No, it was just, I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna say off Rose.
He could have bought it on a different day, I guess.
Yeah.
So now this is one that we talked about before. Now this is I know for sure is an AI.
OG say that they used to have Super Bowl parties at the Rock.
Oh, really?
What he put in the chat?
It's crazy. I've never been to Rock of Ages or Broadview Baptist. I would like to go.
Also two spaces when you get a chance. Hold on, pause it. While you play the video, throw the thing so they can come in with the link so they can come and join if they want to have a question about a topic we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, because we got 45 minutes. I know they say 102. At least I'm hopping off at exactly 2.
I feel you. I agree. All right.
You know McDonald's money? Come on. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money.
Hell no, you not.
I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how.
What?
I ain't worth your Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci. You can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters. I don't want to hear no more excuses about what y'all can't afford. You can't afford it because you don't see the value here.
It's AI.
Hold on.
That thing kind of real.
That one was real.
Did this nigga try to talk that shit on Movado? Nigga, I go stop sharing me.
Bro, not only that, he's talking shit about your Sam's, bro.
Hey, boy, hell yeah, I took a bug out that nigga nose.
Well, he love, hey, my man Mom loves Sam's, nigga. He gonna go to Sam's so he go out where we going later. Get some gas.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my gas. Yeah, you ain't never lied. Go get my gas. So if my car ever gets fucked up on gas, guess who I'm going to sue? Sam's.
Yo, you ever seen y'all know Jet Life Mike?
Yeah, that's Mike. Yeah, we know. What up, Mike?
What's good, bro? I don't know. Have I met Mike? I don't remember.
Mike used to.
Yeah.
You met him. I ain't gonna put all that out there, but you met him before. You know. Yeah, you know who he is.
What's good,
what
bro?
up, Mike?
What's up, bro? But yeah, Druski's he's just a representation of what was going on, and you know with him when he was suspended from the air with with the bungee or whatever, there was a pastor that actually did that.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie though. I was kind of scared for Druski because Druski ain't no little brother. Druski kind of husky, and I don't know what type of me. I know my limitations. Y'all not gonna get me on no bungee cords or nothing like that because I'm a big guy. Druski ain't no small nigga. So I was kind of like, I hope he got good insurance and good all that stuff, and his insurance and stuff ain't bad because he's suspended in the air like that. I think them have a max of like 205, 215. Druski a little bit heavier than 205, 215.
Yeah, big guy.
Yeah, Druski ain't no little dude.
I think he had the extra large version.
No, he had that 2X version.
The extra large version.
Yeah, extra large version. No, he had the 2X version.
Let's see. He said, Druski's kid was nothing but the truth.
That's a
look
fact.
at Desiree comment. Look at Desiree comment.
Oh, for sure. You already know. I pay for this service. I pay for my membership. Let me get my money's worth.
Yeah.
I got a Sam Club credit card too as well.
Oh man, so yeah, I thought it was absolutely accurate. That's what a whole lot of pastors do. A lot of them, sometimes they don't even, when they preach their sermon, they don't even quote the Bible at all. They don't quote a single scripture.
Joel Osteen.
They just go out there and say stuff that people want to hear, get them riled up so they can get the money, and then sometimes they even try to do a reverse psychology and say, you know what, if you think that I'm taking your money, if you think that the money is not going back into the church, then keep your money.
And put a new doorknob on the church.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, some of these pastors out here, they have freaking helicopters. They have a private detail. They have like what is it?
Jets. These
Like
guys got jets, bro. Kenneth
You know what I'm
Copeland.
saying?
You know how many planes this dude got?
Who?
You know Kenneth Copeland? You know who that is?
No, I don't know.
See, that's crazy because it's like, as big as this guy is, Kenneth Copeland, he's another huge, he's like beyond mega passer. He's like Benny Hinn type. You know what I mean? You know Benny Hinn?
Don't he look like he fake? Don't Kenneth Copeland look like he fake almost?
Yeah, he look like a rattlesnake.
See, that's how I know. See, you can tell. I don't know who he is, but I know the nigga that look fake.
Yeah. Don't he look like a snake, boy? Look at him. What he look like?
Oh yeah. Go back to that. No, go back. That one right there. Down second row, middle picture.
Yeah, boy, look at him. Boy, that's a snake. Man.
Did y'all ever see that video? Y'all know what that video from?
No, I've never seen that video.
Hey, boy, if you ever go look at that video, that one in particular, where that's coming from, that shit funny.
Yeah, so yeah, these guys they he said they sell the holy water.
Yeah, that is him. That be on that 340 board is selling holy water. That's him.
Yeah, she said you look scary. Yeah, that's the demon. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't look, man. It's unfortunate that we have a lot of, because you know the mega churches are huge. I mean, it's huge, it's huge in other communities, but I feel like with black churches, we got a lot of mega churches, and it kind of turns into like a club.
Yeah,
so people get to wear what they want to, and it's a lot of.
Yeah, and it's a lot of them in Houston though. They say it's like a mega church on damn near every corner in Houston.
I know TD Jakes, he's down. Is he in Dallas?
Yeah,
I think
Dallas.
TD Jakes is in Dallas. But Texas in general got a lot of them because that's what Joel Osteen is. Joel Osteen is outside of Houston, and he was one of the guys when they had hurricane. I think one of the hurricanes. I think Hurricane Sandy, or one of those ones. Like he didn't open up his doors. You know, so he has an old football stadium. If you could type in Joel Osteen's church and show people the size of this nigga's, show the people the size of this nigga's church. And he's one of those motivational speaker pastors where like he's basically saying he's not gonna open up the Bible, he's just gonna motivational speak it.
Yo, this is not his congregation. Hold on.
Yes, bro.
I just
I bet you his congregation still came to the church even though he ain't opened it for him. They still packed it the next Sunday. You got like fucked up.
Bro, this is not his. That's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh my.
Yes,
God.
it is, bro. I told you it's an old football stadium, dude.
Stop playing with me, bro.
Yes.
And I bet you the seats closer to the motherfucking pulpit cost the most money. Am I lying?
Probably right, bro.
I bet you
ain't gonna
they
lie,
tied the most.
I want to go just to see what this is about. Like, let me see what's going
I
on.
bet you everybody that's closer to the pulpit tied the most.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how it is at all churches, though. The people that's like closest to the front, those are quote unquote the most important people. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, the big spenders.
Big spenders is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
he
man,
was.
guess what? I'm tired of talking about these crooked ass folks. Let's move to the next subject.
That's hilarious, man. It's hilarious.
He locked the door. Hey, OG say Joel Osteen locked the doors on the folks and left the folks out there with a hurricane, bro. He locked the doors.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, shoot. For real? He locked the door.
Yeah, he locked the doors on the people, man. He couldn't. It ain't Sunday yet.
Oh, man.
It ain't Sunday yet. It's crazy. It ain't Sunday yet. It's wild.
Okay. So, we can make this the last thing that we talk about today, since we got something to do after. All right. So one of the things that caused the internet to explode was a conversation that happened between Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. So David for the light the chat up. I already know, but it was a whole thing that blew up between them, and a lot of people were polarizing in terms of who won or whatever the case. Let's see. So the whole conversation that they had was probably total an hour, but this is around about when the conversation started to go crazy. Let me see. About right. Have to find it. All right. So check it out.
Lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me, because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You do easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
see,
homie, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
You're doing it right now.
I don't suck dick.
You're doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Listen, switch seats. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking.
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either.
Okay, but that gay shit. Oh, you don't give a fuck about. Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not closing up on me.
We good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
Put the microphone right down, right now, and going up. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me, because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
I call this nigga out his name.
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this is my show. This is my show.
That's cool, but I'll take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you don't say that shit.
We can go back right now.
I got got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because I got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit.
All right, so that's the gist of it. You know, the conversation, the whole tension of the whole thing calmed down for a minute, and then it ended up with Anton leaving, and you know, all that stuff. So, generally speaking, what do you? Well, I don't have any particular questions. Just what are you guys' thoughts on what happened? How things went down?
Let me go first because I'm gonna be quick. I really never really fuck with Anton like that. I don't got nothing bad to really say about him, but I just don't follow him like that. Only time I really follow him is when Jerry kind of sends him our way, and he do be making some valid points. But he lost me completely. I'm talking about completely on every level. When the niggas say he wasn't black, he just a Christian first, I'm cool on him. He going to the same pocket with them twins, Candace Owens, what else? The Officer Tatum. He going there with them. So on that note, I really don't want to talk about him no more. I don't have no bad nothing to say about him. I'll never disrespect him. But far as like ever listening to him again or ever doing anything, he lost me completely when he said that shit. And that's all I got to really say about that. I don't got nothing bad to say. I know fuck Anton. I don't got none of that. I'm not one of them dudes. But when he said that he not black, I'm cool. Go ahead. You good. And you can, motherfucker can try to defend him all they want to, try to say this and he do this and he do. I'm cool on him completely. That's all I got to say about that. I'm good.
In regards to the, you know, the altercation, you know, I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I'm glad these guys really didn't get into it, like, you know, throw hands or whatever, because at the end of the day, this is, you know, this is both of their brands. You know, I saw some things. I haven't really seen Corey go live, but I did see Anton, and I heard, you know, basically his side of the story. Corey didn't go outside, nor did Anton say it again.
We can't hear you, Jared.
Right?
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. My bad.
Oh, but Corey didn't go outside. Anton didn't say it again. You know, but to me, if I was Anton, anybody that you allow into your space like that, we should have cracked his ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? You don't let nobody really that close into your personal space, especially as a man. You know what I'm saying? But you don't let nobody really that close into your personal space. But you don't let
My
nobody
fault.
really that close into your.
I was watching this thing as it was happening. Oh shoot! I was watching this thing as it was happening, and I think they were actually going to fight. I thought, you know.
You say you think they was going to fight, or you knew they wasn't going to fight?
I didn't think they were.
Okay.
I didn't think they were actually going to fight. I think, you know, there was, the way I look at this whole thing was, you know, the saying battles versus wars. I think when it comes to, if we want to say battles in terms of how the conversation played out, excuse me, I think Corey won the battles, but overall Anton won the war. People say I'm biased towards Anton because I listen to him, whatever. I'm objectively looking at this, and I aim to be objective with the absolute majority of the things that I ever have conversations about. I think Anton went in there with the idea of, you know, getting the YouTube streets talking, the social media streets talking about some controversy, and that's what happened. I don't think Corey was used to this aspect of content creation. I wanted to hear what they were going to say in terms of like the conversation they were having originally. I wanted to hear what Corey was going to say and how Anton was going to respond. But I know when it got to the point where Corey got up and told first of all, Darlene, move. Get out the way. Stop trying to calm down. Stop trying to pull me away. Move. Get away from me. Get out of the way. Because if this does happen, if we do start throwing hands, you're gonna be in the way of both of us, and nobody wants to accidentally hit her or whatever woman may have been there. But when Corey got up, then I was like, oh, they might actually throw hands. And then when Corey got in his face, started walking towards him, that's when I started. And I was putting myself in that situation. I was like, at that point, if I was talking crazy, the person that was across the room got up and got closer to me. Okay, now there's not a whole lot much more that needs to be said. Now it's time to either we did this and continue the conversation. You know, saying we shake hands, which they did. They shook hands, and that's when the conversation calmed down. But Anton, where he went wrong, in my opinion, was Corey later on. Corey said something about, you know, I have to play it, but anyway, Corey said something about, you know, you trash the black community all the time, and Anton said, I feel like I trashed you. So he threw another shot after the conversation died down and Corey was trying to talk to him. And so I'm like, Anton, I didn't like that part. I wanted to see, you know, tension got high, everybody calmed down, and now we back to the conversation at hand to see what people have to say about whatever. But I didn't. But after that, I was like, I see what I know how Anton moves. If it went to the point where they were throwing hands for real, I prefer, it would be smart for them to not do it on camera. Which is why Anton said, let's go in the back. I imagine this is why he said let's go in the back, because if they fight on camera, YouTube, they make both of them make a whole lot of money. That stream had 15,000 people in it. Not all these people have YouTube Premium where they don't watch that, so they watching ads. Corey getting paid off of these ads. You know, I don't know how much of his income is based off of what comes from YouTube, but channel could get completely demonetized, could get shut down if they were to fight on camera. So
it wouldn't went on camera though, right? I'm assuming Anton didn't come by himself.
We'll say it again. I'm sorry. My
bad. I said it wouldn't have went off camera. I'm assuming Anton didn't come by himself.
He had so towards the end, I don't know if he said if you caught him, we said take that B and get the F out.
Okay.
So it was Anton, Mika, the girl he was with, and his security guard.
So he got security. I'm assuming that your security guard ain't finna let you shoot a failed one.
I don't know.
That would be my assumption. Nigga, I pay you all this money. You're not, I don't see that happening. Now I'm not sure of Corey's security system up there either, but I think like at the end of the day, like, you know what? It probably. I mean, what was the point of Anton? And maybe you know a little bit more than I do. Spaces is like, what was the point of Anton? I mean, because I know Anton feels a certain way about, I guess, black people in general, where he says, I think he said he calls a lot of black people Neanderthals and, kind of slow or whatever, and we can't really check our emotions. And in that situation, where was he checking his emotion? And I know you really can't speak for him, but as a person that, kind of touts that and says, well, black people are Neanderthals and we're Neanderthals and we can't check our emotions. Where's your checking of your own emotions? Furthermore, I'd like to know, when people blurt out whatever the fuck city they from, nobody gives a fuck, right? If I'm back and forth with you and you're telling me, and I say it again, you telling me you from Detroit and say it twice, nigga, nobody gives a fuck about nobody from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? That's no disrespect. I got family in Detroit. I got family in Michigan. Nobody gives a fuck. Niggas won't give a fuck that you from Chicago, right? Or Miami or LA. Like, nobody gives a fuck about none of that. You being from Detroit means what? You either gonna do something or you're not. Clearly, neither one of you niggas is gonna do something.
Right.
Right?
So OG, you said he said that.
Hey, why the comments just don't be popping up? I'll be looking at that. You can't just have them just
pop
up.
She's from Baltimore.
Yeah, she said she's from Baltimore.
That's right. You from Jada Pinkett from. Jada Pinkett from Baltimore. Yeah. Hey, is Tupac from Baltimore or you from New York?
I thought he from Baltimore too.
I think he went to high school in Baltimore.
Yeah. I don't know.
You said
Baltimore.
You popped him. What do you mean? Pause. But what do you mean by this, OG? Let's see. Nancy Beauty said You all believe Corey? Yeah, that was a little too far. You know, I don't do that pause stuff, but sometimes it calls for it. That's Beauty said you all believe Corey started it first by calling his guest a kisser. What do you think?
Yeah, because you can't like Anton said too as well. You can't tell me how to feel when you call me and say something to me because we don't know what each other's boundaries are. So yeah, I agree with that.
I think he could though. I think Anton. See, that's the problem though. Given that Corey called him the ass kisser, and Anton said that black people are Neanderthals and can't handle their emotion, right? Even when called the ass kisser, you're supposed to know how to, you know what? Let me go ahead and let that shit bounce off me. You know what I mean? Let me show that niggas is Neanderthals, right? Niggas is slow and you know, can't handle their emotion. He's supposed to act like that, right? He's supposed to kind of know how to go around that, but he went right into it as well.
So Desiree said his security is going to let him fight. According to Anton, he said that security wasn't even tripping when Corey got in his face.
Oh, right. Okay.
So according to what Anton's, and the security is more so for like a
random nigga running up on them in the street. Okay.
Yeah.
You believe that? Y'all believe that?
What?
Y'all believe it's for a random nigga running up in the streets when he on the show?
I don't believe that the security would allow him to get stumped out and on his stuff. No, I don't believe it.
Because I look at it like this too, though, right? Your security, you take pride in your client not getting touched. Your name is on touch. Let's just say I don't know how Anton can fight. I don't even know if Corey can fight. Let's just say Corey did beat him up or something and stomped him out, and your security sitting there watching. That's on your security name. Your security ain't gonna get no more job after that. Your name ring bells when you're a security. You can't let your client get touched. I'm not picking no sides. I'm just saying, as a security, you cannot let your security cannot let you get touched. That's what gets you more work and gets your name out there the most.
He probably could have fucked around and got sued if that nigga get beat.
Yeah, you see, so I'm not taking that for nobody. I'm just saying, I know as security, they cannot let their client get touched. If your client get touched or beat up or shot, anything like that, that's a stamp on your name. It's gonna be hard for you to get work as a private security. So your security not for just let you go out and back and fight. Nigga, y'all touch my condom. That's a free kill. That's a free shot. I'm licensed to carry and all this stuff too.
Let's see here. So towards the end, I think I just had to eyeball it because I don't know for sure, but 1 second.
One more time. There's a lot of men in the study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out
shitted
to the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you.
That's where I was. That's what I was saying earlier. Like Anton, come on. This whole time leading up to this, Corey was just like having.
To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you're talking shit again. That nigga just trying to get that.
Oh, see, I ain't hear that part. See, that's how it went back up, Space. Because after he said that, I say after he said that, that's how it went back up. Because after he said that, right, Corey said, "Be careful shitting on me," and that's how it ramped back up again.
Yeah,
that's what you talking about.
Yeah, that's when the conversation went back up. I'm like,
oh, because it was just for the mellow out and they finna have a conversation, but then Anton started back with the name calling and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what I was saying. I wanted to hear what the now I will say Corey was, stretching this whole conversation out as far as, what not to say and all this stuff. He said Anton apologized, they shook hands. Okay, that's dead. Move on to the subject at hand. But now look, it's an hour and 8 minutes. And the majority of the like 40 minutes or 30 minutes of the conversation was them going back and forth. But I'm trying to get where they walked out.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
the tough talk? I got security, you got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't got
shit.
security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm
you're
not
even
talking tough.
guy.
I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all
That I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you
But you still
disrespected me in
triggered
my
by it
face
because you don't accept the apology because
you
you
still
still
talking
feel
about
some type of
everybody
way.
else except yourself and
No,
white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing the conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You prove my point.
I got shit to do. Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that.
So yeah, that's how the whole thing ended when Anton walked out. Let's see. Desiree said Space is the perfect person to call would be 2K because he actually hosted Anton's show that day, so Anton could go on Corey's show. I'll call 2K. Let's see here. I'm not a big fan outside of comedy because I think you're talking about Corey because he can't have dialect with people. Let's see. So okay, if you say so. What? Okay, so this is one of the things that are part of the conversation, and we can finish it up. I actually have a separate question, but we can talk about that another day.
DXPX, man, why don't you come on in?
Who, Davi?
Yeah, you might as well. Shit. You can send the link instead of, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, like through chat or through text, stuff get kind of lost in translation. You see what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. There's like sometimes certain debates or conversations need to be had face to face, or I need to be able to hear your voice and so on and so forth, so we can kind of, because sometimes this shit kind of get lost. But I mean, if you don't want to, you don't gotta show your face or anything. It's just, I think spaces you were saying how somebody can kind of be in the background, you can still hear them talk. But if you don't want to do that, it's fine. But I just feel like, that would be a better dialogue. Or y'all can wait, you know what I'm saying, and we can do this over some cigars.
Hey man, we could just skip this shit though, man, because I'm tired of talking about this shit. Been going on for like a week. I wanted to talk about that last little subject I had.
Which one?
The one with the lady with the press conference who bigged up the football player. Is this shit right here, man? Fuck both of them niggas. And that's no disrespect.
Yeah.
That's respectfully.
Yeah, we can. Hey, but real quick, Ski, did you want to come in?
Yeah, if y'all want to come in or whatever like that and click the link and just say what you got to say, 5 minutes, man. You got 5 minutes max because we can move on. This shit, we both over here arguing about two men that we really don't fucking know like that. That ain't gonna send shit if shit go wrong with us at point blank period. Like motherfuckers just like shit pointless to me.
Let's see. All right, and pull this up. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Battles versus wars.
Yeah, I can understand that sentiment where you came from with that though.
All right, so we can move on, man. Let's talk about this last thing for that Maul sent to us. I got both of them.
Yeah, I got both. I guess, and it's 2 questions from each one. I got a question from each one too.
Let me pull up the second one.
And we'll make this the last subject we talk about right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I had sent the video real quick at the end. You can play it. It's about the pastors. You can kind of close out with the pastors.
You gonna have a mess around it?
No, I ain't really got no mess. We just
Okay.
ended that, or so.
It's so crazy. I see. It's so crazy. I just watched bloopers about that show yesterday. It was hilarious.
Oh, I did have a video for the mesh if y'all wanted to down there.
Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, so this is the next thing we got. Share this with 2 people. Let them know that your favorite After Church podcast is live. All right.
Oh, the first one is with the coach spaces with the Jaguars logo and stuff on the back of it. That's the first video I want you to play.
This one, right?
No, that's not. That's the second one. That's gonna be after. That's gonna be after you play the first one. Go up a little bit. It's from Monday, the 10th. Monday at 10 o'clock.
Let me take this down. Is it this one? That's not it either?
No, it's not that one either. It's up a little far. My bad.
God. All right. No, I don't. You talking about you sent it to the group chat or the IG?
Group chat. Go ahead. It don't matter. I can ask both of them. It don't matter. Let's just let the first one rock. The first one that you had, let it rock.
All right, and while it okay.
Because I was trying to get her speaking to him first, and then the other one was about a press conference, I think it was. Hold on, let me see. I can send it real quick. Hold on. Because I think that was going to talk about the second type question. Hold on. Give us a second, please.
Oh, wow.
What happened?
No, nothing.
Okay.
What you said you don't know how to join it? You
just sent it.
Got it. Okay. Desiree, if you want to, or you could call me and I could just have you on speakerphone. It's like 2K does. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Hey, Lynn Jones, Jacksonville Free Press News. I just want to tell you, congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you.
you.
Hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank you.
You did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
so you just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
and
you,
ladies
ma'am.
and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all
Thank
right?
you, ma'am.
keep it going. We got another season, okay?
I appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am.
How you doing today, Lynn?
That's it. So my first question with that one, right, is has anywhere over your life, right, your whole entire life, have a black woman because black women get a lot of credit and a lot of flack and a lot of dirt and stuff thrown in their name, but also they get a lot of credit too because some of it is well deserved. Has a black woman ever spoke life into you or anything like that, or gave you some game?
Yeah, my average cigar smoker. Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like if you have a mother or anybody, if you're black, I feel like a good mother or grandmother or aunt, good wife, girlfriend, something, they're gonna speak life into you. They should speak life into you just as well. It should be reciprocated. A boss, like whatever. I just can't see being a black person, black man, or if you're a black woman and you going around and nobody, a black woman not being able to speak life into you. To me, it kind of goes without saying.
Okay. Spaces?
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. I think, you know what I think, how the words that were said to me made me think. It's like the visualization to me is like when, like in boxing, when in between rounds, they they go to the individual corners, and then you got somebody, well, the coach is probably giving them some, giving the boxer some things to think about while they up there. Duck, swing, watch his left and all that stuff. But then you'll still hear the people behind you, specifically your significant other, specifically your wife or your lady, You got this. You got this. You know what I mean? So yeah, absolutely. It's like it's definitely happened before for sure.
It's also as well as me. Even though my mother, she's been gone since I've been like a freshman in high school. I always had like women a lot of times giving me game and putting me up on stuff, just like as well as you do with them. Like, you know, you always have that little, you know, mother figure or somebody that just, you know, hey, I don't think you should have done that. I think you was wrong on that, or you should have did this, or you should have did that. I always have that, you know, in the back of my mind, where a black woman, and you know, speaking life and giving me game. And I got one particular incident, right? And there's no shots at anybody, but at the place I work, you have to go in and we have to get paperwork, right? But you can tell the difference between it's two black women that normally do my paperwork and that normally give me the things I need. When they there to when another, how you put on, how you check on the paper, another is there. You feel me? When the black women now, I get the phone call like your paperwork ready, it's gonna be right here. This is such and such and this. When the other is there, nigga, I gotta go over there to actually go in the office to actually go find somebody to go do all this. You feel me? So that's why I say when I meant, you know, as a black woman that respect life until you ever gave you game or ever, you know, looked out for you. And that's what I kind of love about us. That's why I'm so like proud of us, because much as we say, or much as like go around, like the consensus, when you find a nice community of black folks, we look out for each other. I'm not trying to hear what people say. I'm not trying to hear, you know, all the negativities people say. We do got negativities. I'm not going to lie about that. But when you find that knit group, or when you get around a blacker group people that really care, we look out for each other. I'm not trying to hear what you're trying to say. You feel me? So that's why I really wanted to talk about that too. And that's just what I had to say about that until you play like the next video.
All right.
I believe your comments spawned that in an hour?
Well, think about it. It's probably been some less than that. I think everyone, they're looking at it because you need something to talk about. So here we are, the Jaguars versus the Bills. But you're congratulating the losing team in a manner that takes up on this magnitude.
But the other shoe drops. Nationally, ESPN, all these national reporters are loving what you're saying.
Yes, yes.
But then you find there's others who weren't so happy.
I see that. Oh, I got some comments. This young lady, this is not for a reporter, and a reporter shouldn't do this. And well, there are no rules, and you know that. Is there a set of rules for this? You tell me how long you've been a sportscaster. I'm asking you a question now.
Decades. And when they invite you in, you're there. And if you have the microphone, you can say what you want.
Ding, ding, ding. And I said what I want. And I have no qualms about it. I've interviewed, I was telling Melly, from Barack Obama to Terry Bradshaw to Tiger Woods. I've been in this sports arena a long time. In the media.
So I'm kind of confused on what's going on. People had an issue with what she said to the other guy.
Yeah, right. It was going on, right. This is what happened. Because they were saying, you know, as a reporter, you're not up there to be a fan. And they trying to say that she was a fan of how she spoke to the dude, right? You're up there to report and journalize, and you shouldn't be trying to be nice and trying to console the losing team. You're supposed to ask the tough questions, right? Right. So everybody was jumping on her, talking about that's not real journalism. She need a pass taken away. She shouldn't be a real journalist. She shouldn't even be allowed in the room, all this other stuff. And my question was kind of with it is when did we consider, when did it all the way turn to where everything got to be negative about a situation? Why we can't just big up people? Like why is it like Jerry, I mean, not Jerry Day. Spacer said one time we was on, I don't know, it was a long time ago, and I might butcher what you said. It's like, why everything got to be about the negative? Why everything got to be you down to somebody, you trying to take their soul out of them? It ain't just enough that they lost or they did this. Why you got to try to like show, like Jerry Day say, show no class at all and just take, like, you know, them take somebody hard out of their chest and like even kick them when they down and shit like that.
So this, from what she was saying, it sounds like she was, you know, giving them a motivational speech because they lost the game.
They had just lost the game against the Buffalo Bills. They lost a close game by like 3.
Okay.
And you know, when the reporter come in there at the end of the game, you're supposed to ask them tough questions like, "What happened? How did y'all go wrong? What happened on that interception?" You know, just asking all the questions. But she didn't do that. She used her time to big them up and give them like congratulations on like a good season, because the Jaguars ain't had no season like that. This was like I think their best record in like almost franchise history, if I'm not mistaken. This was like their second best record in like franchise history. And they was just at the top of the draft. You know, if you at the top of the draft, that means you sucked the year before. They had the top 2-3 pick or something like that.
Okay.
So they did really good this year, and then nobody expected them, and she gave them up, so she bigged them up.
I think I clicked the wrong thing, but yeah, I don't see. I'm trying to put myself in a situation to where put myself in a situation if I was in a room and I heard her say that.
Okay.
I would probably think, I wouldn't think it was something to really, you know,
write home about. You wouldn't have really had anything to say about it. You would like, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when did it become because you're giving somebody some props or trying to big somebody up? Because she's seen the way he was looking and the way he was so down about it, and he was so distraught because they probably thought they was going to really win, and he was so distraught. So she just tried to speak a little bit of life into him.
Yeah, I don't see the issue. I probably would have been a little confused because I don't think that's what like you're supposed to be asking questions. Do you know if she asked him any types of questions after that? Mom?
Say it again?
Do you know if she asked him any questions after that?
No, she just bigged them up. And that's what they were mad about, because she didn't ask them really or nothing about the game. She just bigged them up.
Oh. I wouldn't have necessarily had an issue with it. I just would have been a little confused. But yeah, people making this a big deal is crazy.
Yeah, like they really was getting on her. They really was down up on her. You ain't seen nothing about this, Jerry Day?
No, I didn't see anything about it, but I don't see the issue. But I think the bigger issue is to me is that if we have an issue with a sports person or what is she?
She's a
What's the
journalist.
job
She's
again?
a
Sports journalist, and you want the sports journalist to be non-biased or whatever it is, like, and she wasn't even really rooting for the other team, right?
No, she's from Jacksonville or whatever, but she was just giving encouraging words to the coach, like, you had a good season, we're gonna try to get him next time. You know, like a mother. She was a mother. She's been really a mother.
Right. So I mean, look, I guess to a degree, maybe I understand like professionalism in that, where maybe that's something you shouldn't do, but I think that if you're gonna hold her to that standard when it comes to actual national news and things that you guys talk about nationally outside of football, I'm talking about real important shit, right? Then when real important things come around, you need to hold that same standard, right? Have the same standard where you're gonna be non-biased when you're asking questions as as a journalist, not just as a journalist, as a news broadcast. Don't be picking sides. Just give us the news, right?
But I got
And
another
that's
one.
my whole thing, even with sports in general. My whole thing in sports in general, just give us the sports.
Yeah,
Don't give a fuck how you feel.
I was
Like,
just going to piggyback
give
off
us
that.
the sports.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
going to piggyback off that. You want to know why? Because when these players have these cases that don't have shit to do with sports, why are you commentating on it? Ain't that the same thing? Is that not one and the same? When Stephon Diggs got this thing with Cardi B, they always bringing up Cardi B name. That don't have nothing to do with him catching passes off the field. Why are you asking him that? Why are you asking him about his other baby mothers?
Yes. It becomes a gossip. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna want to hold her to a standard and she was really, she was just being encouraging, then you gotta hold everybody else when I'm talking about when it comes to this real news, like shit really happening. We're talking about political or local, whatever it is. Like you gotta expect that those journalists will also act in a way that's non-biased as well.
All right, I'm gonna play the last one. Let's see.
want to, honey. I've been doing this a long time. Let me tell you something. People know me.
There was a heartwarming moment between Lynn Jones-Turpin of the Jacksonville Free Press and the head coach of the...
Yeah, the music in the background.
Huh?
That music in the background.
Oh, it might get us monetized or something?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
is
money?
it? Does it? No, it might get the copyright issues.
Oh, it will. Because Matt Barnes made a great. He summed it up kind of in a bow, or what everything I was kind of saying.
Let me see.
Jacksonville Jaguars, Liam Cohen.
Let me see if I can put captions on it.
I want to tell you, congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you. Hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent.
Oops.
Thank you. You did a great,
God dang
great job out there today. So you,
And / fake media doing stuff like this. Not a reporter. That person shouldn't even have a credential. Mark Long, who covers the Jacksonville Jaguars for the Associated Press. Nothing awesome about fans / fake media doing stuff like this. It should be embarrassing for the people who credentialed her and her organization. And it is a waste of time for those who actually are working. 27 seconds.
Pause this.
Jamel Hill, someone who's a dear friend of the show and a good friend of mine, that can't be a reporter. Because if so, I would not have used the term awesome. Jeff Pearlman, someone who I sat down not too long ago with.
All right.
So the question is, has anybody came out and said this? Like, is there a physical person that said this? Or are we going off some comments on the internet?
No. It was real journalists that were saying a lot of this stuff.
Okay,
Like
those are the people. Oh, so he's from the
Jamel Hill said something like this wasn't, and that it was a whole bunch of journalists who said some kind of about it. It wasn't really no bots and nothing like that. It was real journalists that said.
But I would rather hear them versus like reading comments and shit, because the comments could be bots. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I would like to hear real niggas.
No, but Mike Barnes was all them people he was reading was real journalists.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was reading it. Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay.
With the Tupac book, he said, lovely, yes. Against the media role, yes. Let fans cheer. Jeff, I'm not singling you out because I want to go off on everyone, but I've been looking at you lately since we sat down, and all I'm seeing is just negativity. Every post is literally the worst person in baseball. This guy was the biggest asshole. Have you ever thought about the reciprocated energy they may just be giving you? Maybe they don't like your entitlement and the energy you give. So instead of them being assholes, maybe they're just giving you back the energy you give them. Shady McCoy, another friend of the program. Somebody come get their mama. This ain't the Little League where we all get appreciation trophies. And I think what bothers me more about this is 9.5 out of 10 of these people who critique or felt this was out of line are people who couldn't fucking chew gum and tie their shoe at the same time. People who doesn't have any athletic background at all, but it's okay to always spout negative bullshit towards people. Not understanding what it takes to be a professional athlete, not understanding what it takes to get 13 wins in the NFL, not understanding what it takes to make the playoffs, but let someone show some love for 30 seconds and it's the end of the world. I think we live in such a brainwashed world and media cycle now where only negativity is allowed. I mean, let's keep it real. This is the team's second best record in franchise history, most wins since 1999. I see nothing wrong with what she did. And everyone who has a problem with it, fuck off.
he called me fake.
Yeah, I think we live in a world where obviously we talked about just different things in general where negativity sells. You know, it's just what it, that's just what, even if it's positive, somebody's gonna spin it and make it where, and again, that's people's projection, right? They're gonna project probably what they have going on within themselves. Everybody is always dealing with something. So they're going to project how they're feeling towards whoever else. And they maybe don't want to see this lady get some recognition, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, I mean, I only got to stop personalizing this shit too. Like, that's what this person got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big deal. I don't think it's definitely not. I would ask those people that have issues with what she said to what is wrong with what she said.
Because they was trying to say like she was a fan more than she was a journalist.
Even if that's the case.
I'm with you. I don't got no pushback. It came to me and it just started dawning to me. It's like all this negativity every time you turn around, this shit get draining, bro. It's like every time everybody want to go to the negative shit about what happened or about this and about that, that shit started to get draining. It started to make you want to be like, bro, fuck the internet, period.
I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah. But that's all I got to that. I sent the mesh if you want to play that, or if y'all got to go right now. But I sent the mesh, and it can just be real quick, and we can end on that note if y'all want to. I sent it to the IG thing.
All right, what I'll do is I'll play what J every day. Watch the whole thing, J every day.
Long as not bad.
The link you sent is 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, never mind.
All right. I'll put it in the chat.
Maybe put the link in the chat. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So here we go. This is what Moss sends to us for the mesh for today. Close out the show.
And just what I had behind that, right? Because we at the beginning of the year, man, and a lot of people get on themselves for stuff that we did not know or we wasn't taught. And it's like, how could you get on yourself for something that your mother didn't know, your grandfather didn't know, people around you didn't know, and you learned it later in life? But it's not like, don't get on yourself about being behind the 8 ball. You just learned the shit. Give yourself some grace that you learned it now. Now you can pass it on to your kids or somebody else and give them the game so they won't have to go as long as you went, when you learned it, when you found it out. The shit, that's not a loss, bro. That's a fucking lesson. And we need to start giving ourselves. I'm not talking about the bums. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones who really out here trying to do their best, and everything not going right for them because they don't really know better. They don't know what's going on, and they don't know this, they don't know that. And give yourself some grace, bro. It's gonna be all right. We just started New Year 2026, so just learn all them lessons, man. Learn them lessons. And guess what? It's Aquarius season too, so remember that too.
So for people that may be watching are listening and not watching it says, I'm in love with this sentence. Forgive yourself for not knowing earlier what only time could teach.
Facts. That's a bar. That's a straight bar. And yeah. I'm always the one that want to pick up and big up people, man. Don't get down to yourself. Don't beat yourself up, man. It's cool. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, little nigga. Get up.
Thank you guys for kicking with us. This has been another edition of your favorite After Church podcast. Wear your crown, build your legacy, Kings. I am your man, Spaces.
Oh, Bears go. It's J every day.
Hey, man, we love all of y'all. Everybody in the chat, everybody, man. We love all y'all. We got mad love, man. See y'all tonight. If you with us, if you with the inner circle, you know. If you don't, you don't. Meeting adjourned.
Be careful when responding to Neanderthal behavior.
Damn.